missing. Lord Rush and Mr. Sigma in the kitchen. They're cooking up, you wanna see what they be dishing. They'll be serving straight facts and shooting verbal ammunition. So turn it up and tune in, 'cause we're about to begin. You best hold on to your seat, because we're starting a fire and we'll be bringing the heat. Hey, hey, baby, welcome to the ride. Hey, hey, baby, you can try to hide. Don't wanna miss it, so you better step inside, 'cause you're watching Jester live. Everybody come along, you shouldn't miss it. Lord Rush and Mr. Sigma in the kitchen. They're cooking up, you wanna see what they be dishing. They'll be serving straight facts and shooting verbal ammunition. So turn it up and tune in, 'cause we're about to begin. You best hold on to your seat, because we're starting a fire and we'll be bringing the heat. Hey, hey, baby, welcome to the ride. Hey, hey, baby, you can try to hide. Don't wanna miss it, so you better step inside, 'cause you're watching Jester live. Everybody come along, you shouldn't miss it. Lord Rush and Mr. Sigma in the kitchen. They're cooking up, you wanna see what they be dishing. They'll be serving straight facts and shooting verbal ammunition. So turn it up and tune in, 'cause we're about to begin. You best hold on to your seat, because we're starting a fire and we'll be bringing the heat. Hey, hey, baby, welcome to the ride. Hey, hey, baby, you can try to hide. Don't wanna miss it, so you better step inside, 'cause you're watching Jester live. Everybody come along, you shouldn't miss it. Lord Rush and Mr. Sigma in the kitchen. They're cooking up, you wanna see what they be dishing. They'll be serving straight facts and shooting verbal ammunition. So turn it up and tune in, 'cause we're about to begin. You best hold on to your seat, because we're starting a fire and we'll be bringing the heat. Hey, hey, baby, welcome to the ride. Hey, hey, baby, you can try to hide. Don't wanna miss it, so you better step inside, 'cause you're watching Jester live. Hey, hey, baby, welcome to the ride. Hey, hey, baby, you can try to hide. Don't wanna miss it, so you better step inside, 'cause you're watching Jester live.
Have we swapped? Are we there?
We have just now swapped. I just want to let everybody know today is the very first episode of the Rush Hour.
The Rush Hour podcast. That's right.
Go ahead and bring us in,
Almost
Sigma. Go ahead and tell us the history of the Rush Hour.
Oh, the history of the Rush Hour. It's crazy. All right. So, real quick, before we jump into some topics we've got lined up, it's just to make it very clear, there's not going to be any gaming videos today. It's going to be kind of a chill out. We're going to talk as collectively, talk to chat, talk about some topics that we've kind of looked over the past couple days here. But the history of the Rush Hour, I mean, so Jester, the Discord community, prior to the channel, it's been around for a little bit now. Siggy's peeking a little. I'm peeking a little. Let me turn it down. Hopefully that's better. But as a community, we've been around for a while, and I was making all kinds of like fake podcasts. You know, we're gonna have. There was one called The Sugar Show.
My favorite.
But the other one was Rush Hour, and I said, listen, Lord Rush, he's got some crazy takes, he's got some crazy opinions, got some crazy energy. I think we need like a Joe Rogan style show where I just like sit there and ask him questions. But I'm Joe Rogan, and he's every guest.
Okay.
Be a doctor right now.
Oh yeah, I'm just
So,
I'm just
that
I'm
was
just
the,
about to
you
talk
know,
to you about all my medical in practice right now.
Good shit. Love it.
so yeah, we've joked around about doing a podcast called Rush Hour for a while now, and today we're doing it. We're just gonna do it. Why not? You know.
Plus, the logo was sick.
Our
yeah.
logo.
The old one? Oh, man, it was
yeah.
good.
It was
We'll,
good
we'll
shit.
probably have something. We'll probably have something new because this will be a video. Kind of edited up so it's not all like all the pauses or anything we have. The dead air will be gone, but there will be an episode on about it, and we'll probably have some new branding and stuff for it that I'll throw together. But yeah, we're gonna be doing the Rush Hour today. We've got a handful of topics. We got Bud and we got Bridges as well. We grabbed them at the last second. It was actually supposed to be just me and Rush, and then we were like, you know what, Bud and Bridges.
Yeah, they don't even know the topics. So this is going to be straight up off the cuff. There's no rehearsing. There's no fake drama. And this is off the cuff. Now, as you can see, Jester has been doing so well. And when I say Jester, I mean all of Jester Live, all the content that we've been putting out. It has been doing so well. And the Patreon store is just really doing good that we have gotten this man an apartment.
As you can see, it's shit. No, ignore that.
So he just tried to cover up his sex doll. We also bought him a sex doll because the man he needs to pound it every once in a while, you know.
Right there.
What even is that?
It's build your own sex doll. It's, as you can see, it's in bits. It's in boxes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see some Xbox in there. I see some Gay Station in there. There's a lot of good stuff in there.
I like PlayStation.
Oh well, hold on. So I mean, since we're talking about Bridges, I mean, there's a lot of chatter going on in the chat about Bridges. I don't know if you got the chat open, Bridges.
Hollow says you're looking really good right now.
I can see it loud and clear.
Yeah. Hollow is saying you're looking really scrumptiddlyumptious.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Scrumptiddlyumptious. All right.
So guys, in case you don't know, if you're sitting there watching this on the next video, or if you're even watching it here on the live, want to let you guys know something. And this is going to be some great news for y'all, right? Great news. The next show, Jester Dating, featuring Hollow and Bridges.
That's right. It's gonna be crazy.
Yep. You ever heard of Tinder? Now we got Jester.
Jester everything.
Yeah.
Jester, we got Jester
everything.
cereal coming too. Jester cereal.
Tampons, Jester tampons. We'll soak that blood up.
Listen, speaking of old podcast ideas, Bud has mentioned that he wants a podcast like 17 billion times in which we sit there and eat cereal. So we're getting Jester cereal now.
So instead of Frosted Flakes, we're going to have Jester Flakes with 8% more sugar so we can all become lard lunch.
Yep. And also be on the lookout for Jester bathing toasters coming to a store near you.
Bathing toasters.
Oh yes, sir. If you want to make toast in the bath, it's time. It's time to do it.
Oh my goodness, Bud, no, you're not supposed to say shit like that, Bud.
Oh my bad.
It's good for everybody else, but not Bud. So, guys, in case you haven't heard, we're coming out with some Jester toasters. They're good for the bathtub. I don't know if you knew this or not, but like if you want to make some toast in the bathtub, you can buy a Jester toaster. It'll work just fine.
Mama wants a Jester energy drink.
Absolutely.
I would chug a Jester energy drink. Give me that rush.
I would too, and it would be made with Bridges' missing hair.
Fine by me. I chugged that Jester liquid all day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, glug glug chug jug that bitch.
Oh my god. All right, Sigma, start us off with the first one, brother. Like we're gonna spiral here.
I think we've already spiraled a little bit, but so the first topic that we're going to go over today is actually, we're on Discord. Jester is a Discord community.
Yeah.
There's some news in the news about Discord, in which Discord is, they have not publicly said that they're doing this, but there's been some leaks in some big talks in which Discord is potentially going public, which could have a lot of different things. That people are talking about potential advertisements coming to Discord, how that's going to work out. But it's looking like eventually they're going to go public here pretty soon. It says almost probably this year.
Okay.
Obviously, no guarantees because nothing. When reached out for comment, they say, "Oh, we don't want to talk about it because it's supposed to be behind closed doors."
Well, so I'll tell you my take on it, and I'll let all the boys chime in. So Discord, as we know, it it maintains a platform for people to talk and socialize, right? But that's not its true aim, right? So I believe that the reason why Discord is the way it is it's not trying to build a place for people to talk. It's trying to build a community. It wants to bring in all these different channels. And when I say channels, I mean like, so if you launch a brand new game, let's say you launch Halo 6 today, right? They want Discord to be able to work with Halo 6 and have that interactivity and have that connectivity between the game and the Discord setting, right? And they want that across platforms. So you can be on the PlayStation, you can be on the Xbox, you can be on PC, you can be on your phone, and have these interconnected systems all working together under one branch, and that's to allow them to be able to collect the data that they need, right? So in my opinion, that's what they're after. And the reason why they need to go public is Discord loses money. It takes a lot of money to be able to run the networks, to be able to make the servers, to be able to compile this data, to keep the people in the background running. So, you know, TOS violations, copyright violations, all that kind of stuff, right? So they need the investor money to come in, either get taken over by a new IPO, a new company to come in and take it over completely, so their stock goes up, and then they can go ahead and cash out, or they need investor money to be able to make that next step. And the way that they build that money up for them to be taken over would be bringing in your ads. So as Sigma has talked about, it has been whispered throughout the thing that the ads that you see in Discord on your left side, if you're on the PC version, they will start coming to your phone. So they'll start coming to your phone here soon, where you'll get ads on your phone, and then they'll start incorporating more ads as you continue to play. What about you, Bud and Bridges? What y'all think about that?
Bridges, you want to go first?
I didn't see any adverts, so I have absolutely no idea what you're actually on about.
Really?
There have been ads. They've been rolling them out over the past few. Like you'll see a little thing where it'll be like, it'll pop up above the voice icon. It'll be like, I can't think of anything that they've done ads for. It hasn't been like Monster Energy or like Coke or anything like that.
It'll
But
be
like
gaming
it's
stuff.
it's been gaming related ads for like certain games and stuff.
I did have Discord Nitro, so I'm going to assume that's probably potentially why I haven't seen as many.
No, so
have
it's even
Nitro?
on Discord Nitro. So they're going to be pushing out these ads even if you have Discord Nitro, because Discord Nitro is just not paying the bills that it needs to pay.
Interesting. I
I
thought they would have.
adverts.
Well, I figured they would at least go with like a tiered system, like maybe a adless version of Nitro. And you know, I get it from two sides. Like as a person that likes money, I get that you have to keep the lights on in order to continue, you know, making the product that you're making. But as a consumer, you're a son of a bitch. You suck. I fucking hate you.
Well, no, like it seems like ads is in everything, right? Like ads is the way that you make money if you want to continue with anything that you're planning to do, whether that be YouTube or whether that be just on a simple website. If you have a website that's selling, say, hoodies, right? Shout out to Jester Hoodies. If you haven't picked one up yet, join the Patreon.
This episode is sponsored by Jester Patreon. Link in the description below.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Ads on everything.
So get you a Patreon there and get a hoodie. So another thing, what I'm saying is, if you have a website such as just like a Teespring, right? They have ad accounts on the Teespring. If you go there on the right or left hand side, you'll see advertisements. They just pay well. And Discord wants to be a part of that.
Bridges, what are your thoughts?
Capitalism. That's all I see.
I mean, it's what we're in, dude. It's the nature of the beast.
As someone who is poor, I would appreciate it if they lowered prices, not raise them, because I can barely get the current tier. Never mind if they go, you know what, it's another $5. That's $5 too far for the bridge boy. I'm gonna be honest.
So Bridges, are you gonna be upset if you start getting like, you know, male hair replacement ads?
I think you gotta get more.
I feel like that'd be a reminder.
Sure, I already get them now, so thanks for that.
Which ones do you get? Like hymns? Keeps?
Hymns is a big one because of
We're
that
trying to get a
one
hymn
show that I
sponsor.
watch.
I'm telling you, we need him sponsorships, bro. We need the sponsorships.
This man
Rush.
reached out.
Rush, I think your mic just switched over again. or
Oh,
something.
it did? Really?
Oh, no, you're good now. You're good now. That was
Oh,
weird. You guys heard that too, right? I'm not crazy.
I did.
Okay.
I did hear that.
Man, that's
But,
weird. Okay. I'll have to figure something out. I don't know why it's
So-
switching over from
No,
one to the other.
you're all good. It was like half a second, so let's not even worry about it. But
I don't know, man.
Hollow heard it also. We're not crazy. Hollow heard it also.
I've got to look
But-
at this.
So my take on all of this, I think. Actually, I'm like be completely honest with you. I kind of thought Discord was already public.
I did too. I did not
You
know
thought-
that they were like private at all.
No, yeah,
I
so
didn't
they're
know that.
private. Like a couple years ago, Microsoft tried buying them out.
I do remember
They said,
that.
Fuck you, kick rocks.
I do remember that, but I thought they went public since then, because that was like in 2021. But I guess not. But 2025 might be the year that they go public.
Mhm.
Ads, I don't like that they're I have to see how it's gonna work out. Mobile, I feel like will get the worst as you're like
Yeah, I
scrolling
do
through like text and you're gonna see like ads in the middle of that. That's gonna get annoying if that's the case. But also like I feel like if you have Nitro, you don't get ads because like
At
there's so
least
many
a
people
higher
that,
version of Nitro. At least
There's-
a tiered system.
there's so many people that don't use Nitro that use Discord. So like you would still get a lot of money from that. And that actually adds way more. You would get a lot more Nitro subscriptions to subset the cost, in my opinion, of
Well,
losing
so-
the ads.
So the good thing about the ads that are in place today, right? So like the ones you was talking about, right?
The good thing about those ads right now,
It's
Did it
switched
again.
again.
Your mic. I don't know what happened to it, brother.
Oh, it's doing it?
It's going crazy right now.
Oh, shit.
Dodgy
Okay.
connection.
Well, I'm going to let you guys talk, and then I'm going to try to fix it in the background.
Okay. So while he's fixing that point, I'm just going to say, I don't know, ads, I understand ads, but Bud, there is also a tiered system for Discord Nitro. There's a basic and a
Is there?
plus version of it.
Oh, is there shit, bro?
Yeah, there is already two versions. One's like $4 and one's like $8. So that there is already two versions of
Okay.
it. However,
I do the-
ads,
I do the
ads
monthly
are already
premium
very
thing.
egregious. Ads are already egregious in everything. And
Yeah.
even something as simple as like a game like NBA 2K put adverts in a $70 game.
Yep.
So people expecting adverts to be in a free like chat app. It was bound to happen anyway to be very egregious. Look at
Yep.
Netflix. Netflix used to have one subscription. It's now 3. Disney
Yep.
was 1. It's now 3. You've got Paramount. It's now 3.
Dude,
They're
and
all
I'm
split into
just,
adverts.
speaking of that, Bridges, I personally get baited by the low ad option every time. Like when I first sign up for a subscription, there's like, oh, you can pay like half price and get some ads. I'm like, oh yeah, I could do that. The second I start getting ads, I get pissed and then I upgrade.
This
Dude,
man
if
says
I
like,
get
oh,
ads-
say $3. Yeah, adverts are fine for me for $3. My time's not important. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna. Dude, what's bullshit with Hulu is that like if you get the top with the live, it comes with ads and streaming.
Yes,
But if
I
you
know
get
what you mean.
one under it, you don't get any ads and streaming, and it's like, bitch boy, Mr. Hulu, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. I didn't really know that Discord wasn't already public. I think it's interesting that they are going to go public. It'll be interesting to see how the stock does.
Stock
On
ain't doing
launch.
too hot at the moment.
The market is a little crazy, and we'll see where Discord falls into that. But I do know I'm pretty sure because of all the market volatility, it's been kind of like I read something. I think it was in a completely different article, unrelated. Like it's been like people aren't really trying to go public this year right now, right? It's like been kind of low application rate or something. Anyone have any topic? It's probably Rush. Rush should probably have something to say on that, but he's in this situation, so we'll just pretend it's not. But
Oh,
it's
can y'all
probably
hear me
not the
now?
greatest time.
Can you hear
Yes.
me now? Okay. All right. So I think I got it going. There seems to be a little crazy shit going on with my mic and Chris. They're trying to take over each other. Seems like they're trying to merge into some Chris Chan Matrix shit.
Is he very bright for anyone else? Never mind.
No, he's
Okay.
fine. Stop. Okay, we fixed the mic, and now you gotta complain.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
So
Rush super
way-
quiet though in the chat. Rush super quiet in the chat.
all right. Well, I can bring that up. Give me a second. Here we go.
Signal loud as fuck. That's what everyone's saying. All right.
All right. Well, I can bring you down. A
Get
little
that
bit.
gain up, Rush.
All right. Well, I need you to come up a little bit, Bridges. Well, I will get the gain up. I mean, I'll go full lard lunch here in a second. But what I'm trying to say is There have been some IPOs, some brand new ones come out. You know, and in case anybody out in the chat doesn't know what an IPO is, because you know, Bridges is
It's going to be intellectual
It's
property.
happened again.
Oh, man, this is killing me. Yeah, I'm just go to the next chat.
Oh man, you ever just want to like, you know what I'm saying?
Because you're
Like,
watching Jester live.
it's always something here at Jester.
Okay, all right, who wants to play some Dead Space right now? Who wants to see some buffer?
Oh man, let's fucking do it.
Give me that buffer. But yeah, we're actually still gonna fix that up. I think we're gonna move on from the Discord topic. Any last comments from you guys on Discord? I think it'll be interesting to see how things change, but I don't think it's gonna be too crazy, honestly. I think it'll be just slightly more annoying than it is now.
Yeah, I pretty much agree. I think it really depends on just how they do it, and if they do it, we just gotta wait and see how it goes. And it's kind of hard to.
He said,
Yeah.
doo-doo.
I
No, it's
did
fine.
say
I
doo-doo.
can't wait. I can't wait to watch a
You can't
3-minute
wait?
ad to get in a voice channel. It's gonna be
I
great.
can wait. I mean,
Okay, dude, okay.
I don't
Can
give a
you
fuck.
can you guys imagine if like you like joined a voice chat, you're talking to your buddies for a while, and
It
like
yanks you out.
halfway through it, like the audio cuts, and it's like, want a break from the ads? Like it's the Spotify.
oh my god. So wait, hold
Get
up.
30
Hold
more
up.
minutes
Is
of
the mic working?
uninterrupted talking.
Is the
Mic is
mic
working currently.
It's
Currently
good,
working.
okay,
It is,
okay.
yeah.
But yeah, that would be some crazy shit. Like right now, like let's say you're in Call of Duty, you're trying to call out some shit. You know, Sigma's like, hey, there's a guy around the corner, and then all of it says, boom. Would you
Yeah.
like to keep your head? I mean, would you like to keep your hair? And it brings up peeps.
Dude, like, or imagine it just imagine it's like a bot that like joins the chat, can't be muted, can't be disconnected, and it just like starts blaring like
Jerkmate. A jerkmate ad in your fucking
No,
ears.
God, no.
Everything fucking
No.
going, bro. It's
No.
crazy.
No.
Mom's in the other room. What you watching, bud? Call of Duty.
You in there winning, son, and you just see a
Oh,
jerk
I'm
mates.
winning.
I'm winning, buddy. I'm winning.
But
I'm-
why do you know what that is? You're not supposed to know what that is.
To the-
all right?
talking about-
Those ads only air on certain sites.
Well,
Yeah,
I was
I'm a
gonna say,
grown-ass
I'm
man.
slow
What you
stroking
talking
it over here to the Lich Blade.
Oh man.
Oh,
One
God.
last thing I did want to say though, I wish Dank was here because I know Dank's like the only other person that I share this experience with in Jester. For
Okay.
at least I think there was an app on PlayStation that maybe you guys have heard of called PlayStation Home. You guys all,
PlayStation
you
Home?
guys know? Okay,
I do remember playing.
I
Great, yeah.
loved PlayStation Home. Like it was kind of shit,
Me
but
too,
like
me too.
it was fun, and the whole goal of that was to be like a hub in which you'd meet up there, and then you would jump into games from there. But like you could like it would be the hub. Like so you like hang out, you meet up with your friends at home, meet somewhere, and then be like, okay, let's play Call of Duty, and you guys would load up Call of Duty through Home, and then go from there. And like I know, Rush, you mentioned like the Discord wanting to like integrate into games and stuff and be this big hub.
Yes.
I think if they took a PlayStation Home route where you could log into Discord, you had an avatar, you walk around, you can hang out, you know, kind of VR chat style.
That
would be
kinda
cool.
Actually, yeah, that
Could
would
be
be cool.
could
actually.
be
hold
bad.
Hold up,
Could
guys.
be
I want
cool.
to say something real quick. We have Bridges in the chat, and he has told Lord X Lunch, stop simping. He has told him to leave her alone. I don't know if you see that right now. Apparently,
Oh,
yeah,
Bridges
we've got a
is defending his
development here.
girl.
Yep.
Bridges is defending his girl in the
Hey,
chat.
I finally got to like someone that's supporting me in the chat, and not hating me. So I've got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
But Wiley Roo, you need to come back. I don't know where you're at out there, but we need you. We need you. We need a Bridges defender and a Bridges attacker.
Attacker, not hater.
Attacker.
You could have just said hater.
No,
Why
no,
attacker?
no, defender and attacker. All right,
With
Sigma.
an
Tell
A on
us,
the end,
tell
yeah.
us the next topic, buddy.
Yeah. All right, let's jump on over to the next thing. This one is the one I'm most interested in personally. Also, I love how bright I get. It's so
I
clear
was
when I
just
open the
wondering, like, what
docket.
the fuck?
It's so obvious when I go to the docket because it's in light mode. But it's about Oblivion. There's been some crazy stuff going on with Oblivion. Like so, there was an article that we all me and Rush read that was saying that Oblivion could release tomorrow. This was a couple days ago. It did not release, but it could still potentially release next week. it's a whole weird situation where like no one. This was not announced. This was not talked about from Bethesda, Microsoft, anything.
Correct.
But like, there's a lot of people talking about it online, on Twitter. There's some reputable sources claiming that like it's coming and it's coming like now, like anytime within the next week.
So the studio that's currently working on it right now is saying that it's going to release this month. Unreal Engine 5, and it's going to release this month. And they're going to do a stealth release on it, like a stealth drop. Like it's just going to come out, ain't nobody going to say nothing. What do you think about that there, Mr. Bethesda lover, Bridges?
I mean, it's not Bethesda for a start. It's Bethesda.
It's Bethesda.
It's Bethesda.
And it's
I'm actually very
Bethesda.
excited. It is a shame, though, that they picked Oblivion, because that is arguably not the best.
Okay,
Elder
go
Scrolls
fuck
game.
yourself. Go fuck yourself.
It's Morrowind, fuck off.
No,
Get 'em
fuck
off.
you. Nobody wants to fight the fucking flying enemies in
No
fucking
one
Morrowind.
actually believes that. No one actually believes.
Nobody
I
believes
like
that. That
Morrowind.
sounds like some urgent shit.
Morrowind is a really cool world in a really cool area, but that
Giant
game
fucking
did
mushrooms?
not age well at all in the
See,
slightest.
Bridges, this is wrong. Oblivion is the best Elder Scrolls. You know, I could hear Skyrim. I honestly, my take on that is that Skyrim is probably the best one, but I'm so tired of it that it's not the best one anymore because they've released it 17 times.
My argument here, and I'm gonna let you guys go, but fuck Skyrim. I think it's pretty good. Okay. But I don't like the hand holding, and I don't like the fact that I can't just completely shit the game. Oblivion, you can do some crazy shit. You want to make your own spell? Boom. You want to make a fully 200% chameleon that walks around and like firebolts your ass in the face, and you can't even do anything about it because he's invisible. I like that. I like that game.
No, I like Oblivion a lot. I see people in the chat. I said Skyrim was probably the best. A lot of hate going on in the chat for that.
Yeah, damn, that's just
What I'm saying.
Oh yeah, we got some fucking feelings up in the chat now.
I'm with all of you guys. Like, fuck Skyrim. I don't want to play it anymore. Okay, when it came out, that was the shit. All right, you guys are not gonna argue. 2011 was crazy.
John, would you like to come up here and talk to us about this shit that Bridges and Sigma is spilling?
Well, hold on. I didn't get to finish here. I still really like Oblivion. I like the story of Oblivion better. I like going to Oblivion. I think that's cool. I like going through the portals. Oh man, who invited this guy?
Shit. Holy shit! All right, John.
Hey, hold
John,
on. This is not.
Which one's better?
This is not nerds.
Which one's better,
Oblivion.
John?
Dude, I was about to be a nerd, but like, fuck you, fucking. No, I'm kidding. But Oblivion, 100%, dude. I love in Oblivion how like you level all the skills up
Me too.
by just doing them.
Yep.
And I guess it is kind of like that in Skyrim, but they really like if you look at like I've never played the first Elder Scrolls, but I played the second one, the third one, the fourth one, and the fifth one. Every time they iterate on it, it gets like more streamlined, simpler, and easier to play. And like Morrowind like has some cool like depth systems, but there's also a lot of dumb stuff in Morrowind, like having to read the quest text. Like I don't want to do that. And it's not even a thing of like I don't care about the story, but it's like when I was playing Morrowind, I had to have a game guide up. There was no way for me to play that game without a game guide to know exactly what I was doing. Oblivion, you can just walk off in any direction and get stuff done, and it's like the perfect mix of like, you know, a badass skill system for Morrowind, but not like the pussy version of the skill system.
And the fact
from
that you
Skyrim.
can completely customize your spells, right? I can make a spell to where I touch a person and it does 50 times damage, and then I just do that 40 or 50 times and stack it. And then I hit them one time and it instant kills them. You can go to the hardest difficulty on the entire game to where if you hit somebody, it does like 0.0001% damage, and you can nuke it by just making shit tons of spells.
Okay, here's my one thing about the fact that it's being remade.
Thank you, John, for coming up.
And this, you're welcome to hang out a little bit longer if you want. Oh, he's already out. You already kicked him. He said, "Get the fuck out." I get it.
Fuck
I
you,
get
John.
We should take
Fuck you,
callers.
John.
We should take callers from the Discord. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I like that.
But here's my thing, and this might be a me thing, and you guys agree or disagree. I'm gonna make an analogy first. I love Resident Evil. Resident Evil 1, the remastered remake version that came out on GameCube and then later PlayStation 4, PS5, all that stuff. I like it. I think it's a really good game, but I prefer the original because of how shit the voice acting is. I like how bad it is. And that is my favorite part about Oblivion. the facial animations and like the shit that would go on. Dude, I don't want
So
that
flat.
remake. I want to play that. That's me. I love how shitty it is.
Who was that little dude that would follow you around?
Dude,
He
there's
was
so
so
many.
ugly.
Dude, stop right there.
Oh man.
Like-
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I'd buy it, but I'll be honest. Like, is it I'm sorry. Is it Bethesda that's making it, or is it another
No.
company?
Another
So
company.
it's Virtuous, right? Is that who it is?
Yes.
Is that what I read? Okay.
Yes.
What other games have they made? Do they make good shit?
They've made some other remakes.
Well, okay. I mean, I'd buy it. I'm gonna be honest. I'd buy the fuck out of it.
I'd buy it too, just to play it over again with a fresh coat of paint. It's like, it'd be like a new game to me. Because honestly, I haven't played Oblivion in years.
Me
But
neither. I don't
what I do remember is
It
just
is
how
on Game Pass.
how hilarious
I was
it
going
was.
to say, it'd be on Game Pass, surely.
Hey, mods! I
It
need
is
some
okay.
mods in the chat to time out John Doe for 5 minutes for disagreeing with my opinion. Fuck that dude. All right, go ahead.
Don't do that.
I'm looking at the chat from the Jester account. I could like see what happens. It's really funny from behind the scenes. But
I mean, if we're going to be honest, fuck Elder Scrolls. They need a
Yes.
Fallout 3 remake.
no,
That's all I
no,
got.
No,
Bridges,
what?
you were so close. You were so close. Because
Bridges,
that was my other thing.
I will fucking
New
mute
Vegas.
your ass, bro.
New Vegas. I
New
need Fallout
Vegas.
New Vegas remastered.
100%
That
New
is
Vegas.
one of the greatest games ever made. I need it.
Oh, like he
He's
had
gone.
to get up.
Oh,
Yeah,
guys,
he got
shout
pissed
out,
off.
Shout out the Starfield chair he's got on the back there, by the way.
Fucking
Big Starfield fan.
That's why Bridges is actually really good for this conversation because everyone
loves
else in the world
Bethesda.
hated Starfield.
He loves
But
Bethesda and Todd
He
Howard.
likes Starfield. So I'll be honest, like if Bethesda was the ones making the Oblivion
Remake
remake,
it.
I'd be
Remake
excited, but like
You're with
not
it.
really,
You're-
because like,
Dude, I'm gonna let you know another thing. Starfield was ass.
it was.
It was
Did not
ass.
care for how shallow it was.
I
I'll take-
personally disagree. I've always said Bridges says he loves the game. That's bullshit. I think Starfield is better than Fallout 4.
What?
See, I
Yes.
like the way Fallout 4 plays.
I didn't
It's the
like Fallout
story
4.
that's bad. 4 is
Like,
like
for
as soon as
me-
you meet the Institute, poo.
This is for me. There was so much hype going into Starfield, like so much. I knew for a fact it wasn't going to live up to those standards, and I have already been burned by Bethesda so many times at this point. They haven't released an amazing game, in my opinion, in ages.
Years. Yeah.
They make good games. Like I still think Starfield is a good game. I think it's a solid 7.5, 8. You know, like it's not
Nine.
like it's not the masterpiece that like everyone thought it was or was hoping
Nine.
it'd be. So yeah, it's not great, but I did play it a good bit. I had a good time playing it. There was some good stuff. I really like the Crimson Pirate stuff. Is that what they're called? The Crimson Raider?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Crimson Raiders.
The bad guys. I like
Okay.
that.
I did
There was
like
good
the
stuff.
factions. The factions were actually really cool, but like most of the planets were really shallow. Even the ones you went on were relatively shallow. The bugs was crazy,
Yeah.
which Bethesda, it's gonna have bugs.
And the
it's just what it
storytelling
is.
was dry. The fucking cities were dry. Like to me, all of that was just dry content. And not only
Very
that,
shallow.
but I'm pretty sure when Oblivion comes out, we're not going to see Bridges for like a month.
Yeah,
no,
correct.
just a quick one, but it is not the Crimson fucking Raiders. That's
It's not?
Borderlands. It's the Crimson Fleet.
It is the
Fleet.
Crimson Fleet, and I was thinking of Borderlands. You
Wait,
are-
no. I played Starfield so many times. You meet Roland, he's the leader of the Crimson Raiders, and then he sends you to go get the Siren chick.
Oh, Lilith, yeah.
Yeah, Lilith. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then that's the Crimson Raider. That's all in Starfield.
No, it's Crimson Fleet. I just googled it.
I'm just I'm not.
We knew it was the Crimson Fleet.
That's the
It was
plot
the
of
internet.
Borderlands. That's the plot of Borderlands too. But yeah. I mean, I think it'd be cool if Oblivion came out. Do you guys have anything else you want to talk about on Oblivion?
No,
before we
I just
kinda
wanted to
jump
let
over?
all the viewers know that there might be a stealth drop of Oblivion, so you got to keep track. Like go to Google every once in a while, type in Oblivion Remake, check it out, see what you see about it. Find out a little bit about it. They're gonna stealth drop that shit just one day, and you're not gonna know, what the fuck's going on.
Oblivion drops anytime soon. I will
Maybe
stream
a
it.
video of it may come out on Jester Live, depending on whenever that happens. That'd be cool. I'd
Oh, yeah.
play a game.
I'm down to stream Oblivion.
Yeah, like Oblivion was goated, man. I
Oh
love
yeah,
it.
I could see 24-hour streams with Bridges playing Oblivion. 24 hours a
I
day,
mean,
7 days a week.
In fairness, in the chat, I saw John Williker said they should remake Fallout 76. That's a lie. It's a masterpiece. Fuck you.
Fallout 76 was also trash.
Wrong.
Not wrong.
It just
Wrong.
works. Rush, it just works.
Oh yeah, it just works.
No,
Fucking God
that's the
Howard.
problem.
This
It don't
dude's
work.
fucking daddy. No, listen to here, chat. This fucking dude's daddy right here, Todd Howard.
God Howard. Someone.
and
God
and
Howard.
it's not going good for Todd Howard. Clearly, I mean, look, he's homeless. His own son kicked to the curb.
Yep.
Crazy.
It's not going good over there, bro.
God Howard. That's all I need to say.
Yeah. Okay, Bridges.
All right, Sigma. Go ahead.
All
And bring us
right,
your next
now
one, brother.
let's have a moment of silence.
All right.
This is for Bridges and his people. More layoffs over in the UK. Because Ubisoft announced that they have closed another studio,
Which
which
studio?
is the Leamington office. I don't know where that is, but Bridges says that's UK. Where's that at?
I mean, you said you didn't even say it correctly, but you know,
Okay, say
know
it
what
for
I'm
me.
saying.
Say it for me. Go ahead.
Leamington.
That's what I said. I
That's
said
what he
Leamington.
fucking said.
It's in Warwickshire. Down
I
south.
don't know what you're just making up fucking words. Anyway, Sigma, go ahead.
Okay, so it's in Worcestershire sauce.
Yes,
Um,
That was not what I said.
that's exactly what you said. You said Worcestershire sauce.
But yeah,
Alright, so-
go
Have
ahead.
you,
Go
anyone
ahead,
heard of
Bridges.
Stormzy? Have you heard of Stormzy?
Dormsy?
I've heard of Scoozy.
No, Stormzy. The
Stormy?
rapper?
Storm Peak from Game of Thrones?
Jesus
No,
Christ, no.
you're talking
All
about
right,
the rapper,
move
right?
on, move on.
Yeah, go ahead, Sigma.
Well, we can't
Yeah.
move on. We just got here.
There's not too much on this article, but basically they announced that there is a new Ubisoft has been kind of let's just be honest, they don't really release that great of games. They release
No,
very
let's be
mediocre
honest.
games.
Let's go ahead and get the fucking elephant in the room. It's because of fucking Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yes. The game
Really?
did not-
They put
well,
the wrong man in the wrong time frame in the wrong fucking game. Like they could have made like okay, I get it, right? I get it. DEI, all that shit come out, right? They want to stick a black man in a video game. That is fine. But don't stick him there in fucking Japan where you piss off like an entire country. Like, did you see
think
the
it was a
shit that
historical
fucking
thing.
Japanese people were saying on Twitter? They were roasting the fuck out of Ubisoft. Like, you gave us one game, Ubisoft. You one game, and you stuck a black man in it.
How dare they? Anyway.
I'm just saying, it's fucking true.
So, if I can respond, I think that Yusuke was. I think that's his name, right? Yusuke. He
Yeah,
like.
yeah, it is Yusuke.
Wasn't he a historical figure?
They
Yeah, he
okay,
is.
so
He literally is.
okay, so that's the disconnect, right? All the Western history books say that like he was a historical figure. He went to Japan. He became a samurai, and then he kind of went through his history there. It was a very short history, but he did do some accomplishments there. That is like our history books. But if you talk to any Japanese person, they're like, no, the dude surrendered whenever he got like in his second or third fight or some shit like that. He surrendered and he became an embarrassment to samurai culture. Anyway, if you talk to a Japanese person, which we do not have, shout out to anybody that's Japanese that wants to join the Discord. We're always looking for DEI hires. That would be one right there. Stop looking at me like that, bud. But what I'm saying is,
They're
Oh, it's happened
The
again.
liberals are trying to silence him.
it
Get
is.
the liberals.
Oh
Well,
my
you've got-
goodness.
you've got an
Gamergate,
entire-
it's Gamergate 3.
bro, you've
Oh,
got an
no.
entire nation of people, that want, and culture of people that had their very first video game from the West Side to come over there and to do an Assassin's Creed, and they fucked it up.
They did do Assassin's Creed China. I believe.
did?
It did.
No.
I
No, that
understand.
doesn't. No, but that doesn't. Chronicles doesn't count because they were very
Okay.
small games that weren't very good.
This is
just
true.
don't-
This is
pretend
true.
they
I'm
don't
just saying
exist.
that.
No, hold on.
Chronicles
No,
doesn't
no Assassin's Creed game has been good outside of like Black Flag and the originals. Like,
You've clearly
it's-
never played Syndicate. Syndicate
I
is
love
fantastic.
Syndicate.
You know,
Syndicate was
Syndicate.
great. Unity gets way too much hate because it came out buggy, but they fixed most of it, and it's
that
a
shit
good
was
game.
If you
Dog.
play Unity
I
now,
remember that.
Unity is honestly a very good game.
It's
if
bro,
you play
I'm
it
telling
now.
you, the mechanics are very good in Unity. I love Assassin's Creed.
Look, so
That's just there you go.
They should have done right. If they wanted to do what they
Happen
wanted to
again.
do, right? They should have did one of two things. They should have made the character to where you can customize the character and give him like
that would be the thing, right? You can customize the character, have a completely custom character that's not a historical figure, give him some bullshit background, and then everybody's going to be happy, right? You got the girls, you got the boys, you've got every culture, you've got every color. Everybody can be happy, and then you can play the game, and you've covered all the bases. Or B, you could have taken an actual historical route and like shown some shit of the black culture. You know, you could have did the whole. And I know Bud's gonna fucking hate me for this, but whatever.
you could have went through the period of Martin Luther King, right? You could have had them bring up, right? You could have been
You assassinate Martin Luther King?
No, you could have had the assassins be Martin Luther King and them fighting the government, which is
How's
what's
that
the other?
historically accurate?
What's the other? No, well, you kill the Pope in one of them. How is that historically accurate?
That's slightly more historically accurate than MLK being an assassin.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying him, but I could say he
Yeah,
could run
I
the
can imagine
assassins.
it now. I can imagine you go to the Abstergo in the
Yeah.
future, and they're like, all right, you're going to take the body of one of our legendary assassins, Martin Luther
who's
King
the other
Jr.
group? Who's the other group that they always say is the government?
Malcolm X.
The
No,
OMA.
I'm saying like you've got the assassin Brotherhood, right? Who's the other one? I forgot who it is.
Oh,
It was-
the
Oh, the Templars.
The Templars, right? So the Templars would be the government trying to like keep Martin Luther King out
the
of
CIA.
everything. Yeah, and then you would have the like the Martin Luther King people that would then get sworn into like the Assassins Brotherhood and keep going from there. It also would bring it out of the fucking 1600s and into modern day because we've been in the 1600s forever. Go.
Okay. Please just let me finish this. All right, so
Malcolm
it should
X?
never be Martin Luther King because I don't know if you know his message, but the bro is basically a pacifist, right?
the Pope.
Now
was a
Malcolm
pacifist
X,
for a little
that would be
while.
better. Malcolm X would be a lot better. Still don't think it's a great idea. I think we should not do history that close.
Just a side point to this. Imagine in Assassin's Creed you had Rosa Parks on the bus with two katanas slaying.
I'm
Next
down
mission.
for
Go
this.
tell
This
this
sounds
to move.
good. No, this sounds good. I'm down for this 100%. Like somebody tells her to get up and go to another seat, and then just slices off his hands.
Yeah, just pulls out the wabam straight in the throat.
We're better in a game setting.
Hold on, I'm looking at the docket here. It says this is when we start the Woken gaming session.
Yes.
We are.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
here we
It doesn't say anything about Martin Luther King assassin. This is crazy.
This is called riffing, and it was bad because again, Martin Luther King was such a pacifist that would not work out. It would be so insulting.
Have you ever? No. You are wrong. You are wrong 100%. You know why? Boondocks.
What does a television show have to do with anything?
Okay, they had a television show with Martin Luther King in it.
Uh-huh. Oh, so he wasn't an assassin.
And he walked around slapping people. What pacifist do you know that slaps people?
That
Yeah, but like Boondocks is a comedy show.
and
Where-
Assassin's Creed is a fiction game.
but they're not
Listen,
throwing a pie.
listen,
There's no
all I
clown in there.
gotta say is, can I please get like Black Flag again? Like that was the greatest Assassin's Creed
I
game,
actually
Didn't
have
they
a great
remake
game.
Black Flag as like Skull and Bones?
and it was
Boom.
shit. It was dog
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Wrong.
But like, so listen, Black Flag was so good. It was so
was.
good, and the reason it
Best
was so
pirate game I ever
good
played.
is because like I don't know what it is. Like we've had a couple like shit ones, in my opinion. That is like the genre in gaming that just never gets touched. Like
Agreed.
people just don't. I don't know what it is. No one makes pirate games at all.
Actually, there's a recent one that just came out, and I'm gonna play it soon. I was playing Henry, but the new Yakuza game is a pirate game. I say check it out. It's a good pirate game from what I've
That is
heard.
not a pirate game
Pirate
at
game?
all.
Wait, a
Might as well as a
Japanese
pirate is where we're at.
a Japanese Yakuza game is a pirate game.
Yes.
What do they do? Just go around killing whales?
I don't know. RGG takes a lot of chances with their shit. I like them for that. I love the Yakuza series. I say, ooh, that'd be a good video series
But
too.
just because someone sticks a fucking eye patch on doesn't make it a pirate game.
It does. That's what pirates do.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
He's literally a pirate, has a ship. He's in Hawaii because the last game took place
Hawaii,
in Hawaii.
yeah, sorry, forgot
Yeah.
Hawaii, the port
Yeah.
of the pirates. You know. What
Yeah,
I'm
you know,
saying?
they're eating Mocha Loca and taking that booty. That's what they're doing. It's a good time.
All right.
Lilo and Stitch
Jesus
coming out soon.
You know what,
Listen,
Sigma? Just go ahead.
Lilo and Stitch.
Sigma, just go ahead and go to the next one. Jesus Christ.
All right, so the next topic, I don't have very strong opinions on this one. I'm gonna be honest. This is where I'm like,
No, fuck that
Bridges
bitch.
does.
Yeah, fuck
Bridges
that
does. Bridges got. I don't really. I know that there's some hate, but like I'm not like I don't care enough. But
Is it
there's a lot of
Snow White thing?
backlash about Snow White.
Yes.
Apparently, she this one.
I like this game.
No, I'm just kidding. Not a pirate, but they had the Snow White remake. Lots of fan hate on the backside. You know, Disney's been doing this thing where they try to take some of their animated films of the past and make them live action. They've done it with a handful. I think the first one was The Lion King. I remember seeing that in theaters.
Ooh.
It was kind
that
of
was not the first one.
It was
No.
not. All right.
Nope.
Well, I'll leave it over to you. But the Lion King one I watched, it was kind of weird. Like it was
I
like
didn't like it.
no,
Yeah, it was a National
no.
Geographic. That's all
They
it
shortened the
was.
songs and took songs out.
They did.
Did you hear Simba's no whenever Mufasa dies? He's just no, bitch. In the cartoon, I cried. I shed many a tear for Simba. Okay.
No. I never shed a tear because I am King Scar for life. Long live the king.
Hey
All
man,
right?
I love me some Disney Hitler Lion. That's fun.
Whoa.
All right,
It's a bit of a
all right. So,
stretch.
guys, in the chat, in case you don't know, apparently Scar is.
We need
I
to
didn't know
throw
that
that
either.
microphone away. We need to
This
try
mic
closing
has
Chris.
cut in and out of whatever thing you've got like 5 times now, and no one's pointed it out. Nobody's
Really?
pointed it out.
It keeps
Nobody's
switching back
pointing
and
it
forth. It keeps
Oh, it does?
switching back and
Worst
forth.
in
Dude, there is
times.
something going on. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, go ahead and bring up the next topic and let Bridges talk. I know how crazy. he is
Oh yeah,
about it.
we haven't really talked about it yet because the next topic is the Snow White thing. So yeah, we've been remaking a lot of movies. Snow White recently came out. It's not looking good for them. They undersold in the box office on opening weekend horribly compared to what they want. I think if they had I don't have the numbers. Hold on, I can pull them up real quick. But Bridges, go ahead and give me your thoughts on that while I get some of the actual numbers.
Okay, so there's a lot of you'll notice over the course of the last 5 years or so, a lot of people always complain about stuff getting whitewashed in terms of white people getting cast for everything. Disney
Yep.
has decided to go the opposite way, and all of these white characters are no longer white. And they wonder why people are getting really agitated with it. So Disney has now remade about 6 or 7 like live action animated to real life films. The ones that have done successful is things like Beauty and the Beast, mainly because they got Emma Watson to play Belle. Emma Watson is a white woman with brown hair. Belle is a white woman with brown hair. So that did successfully well. And then you look at, let's take example, Snow White. Rachel Zegler is
Not
a
very white at all.
darker woman. Yeah, she's not very white at all with dark hair. Whereas Snow White in the actual tale itself is white because skin as white as snow is the literal point in the book. And what did they do? Let's make her black, take out the prince. There's no prince anymore because they keep calling him a Adobe. That's what they keep calling him because apparently there's an age gap between the two people. They've now changed the whole story and they've ruined it. They've just ruined the film. It's now currently at 1.5 out of 10 on IMDb, which is categorically, I think, now the lowest rated film of all time. It's horrific.
And I've got the numbers real quick here. So they spent $270 million remaking Snow White into the live action, and it grossed $69 million in the United States and $145 million worldwide. It did not do very well at all.
No,
and
it did
per this
not.
article from the New York Post, it led the House of Mouse to reevaluate plans for other live action adaptations,
Yes,
which
so
was
they
supposed
did-
to be of Tangled.
Yes, it was supposed to be Tangled. Now, so
We
I want
gotta
to say
make the
this.
crackers happy. We gotta make the crackers happy, please.
I want to say this real quick. So this is my take on it, right? So like if you recast a person to a different race, you can do it right. Like so, let's say the Avengers, right? And you have Nick Fury, which is in the comic books white, and then you have changed him now to a black guy. I love it. Like I think that like is you've got the right actor playing the right role. I don't really care about the skin color or whatever. I care about wait, the fucking mic's messed up, bud, or something.
No.
Oh, you're over there laughing. So I thought the mic
You
was
say
fucked up.
Nick Fury, and I'm just laughing. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Anyway, so you got Nick Fury, right? And you've given him Samuel L. Jackson. I love it. I love that entire I just love everything about the presence that Samuel actually brings to it, right? Because you've got you've got the commanding tone, you've got the presence, all of it, right? But then you're gonna bring this person that hates her audience, talks shit about her audience all the time, tells tells our audience you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know what the story's about. You say you've watched Snow White or you've read the book, but you really don't know what people are. She constantly brings in this misogyny kind of the talking point, saying that men, especially white men, shouldn't have a talking point, and shits on her fans before it even starts. So
I do remember this.
that's where you get your hate from. I think if she was humble, I think if she would have listened to Disney, because Disney had her talking points all lined up. That's the reason why they canceled all of her interviews when it was coming the last 6 months here. They canceled every talk show interview that she had because she wouldn't stick to the talking points. Instead, she would go off the cuff and go rant and start hating all the fans and start talking about politics, hating on Trump. And then don't get me started with the whole Hamas and Israel thing that completely turned a lot of people off to her. But if they're gonna switch up actors and actresses, I don't really care. But the fact that she couldn't be humble enough in her debut role on a big film, that she wanted to use it as a pulpit to be able to bring her causes to light, when honestly she shouldn't be doing that. An actor gets paid to act. That's all they need to be doing.
All I gotta say to that, you mentioned misogyny. We don't do that here at Jester. Misogyny, that's all. That's what we do to get out of leg day. Got a massage and my leg hurts. So massaging my knee. I can't do leg day today. That's all we do.
Fuck off. That's so stupid.
That's so stupid.
No, but I agree with Rush 85% of what he's just said.
All right.
So
shoot me.
I understand you can have the right person for the right role. Like Nick Fury, I absolutely believe is the best is Samuel Jackson's the best person to play Nick Fury. He does
Love
the
Samuel
best job
Jackson.
at it.
Yes.
Yep.
However, though, when it comes to something like Snow White, when the guy who wrote the fucking book has specifically stated how the character is supposed to look in the book by a phrase, to then change that character to whoever you want, whether she's white, black, Asian, whatever it is, you've got to specifically stick to what the book is. Otherwise, you're going so far off the kilter with it, it's not the same product. So calling it the same product is a lie. Nick Fury's a different case because this is Marvel. This is comics. There is a very small niche of people who actually read Marvel comics and don't just watch the MCU. So I didn't even have a clue that Nick Fury was white. I didn't know that. I genuinely thought Nick Fury was black. Just because of the fact they put Samuel L. Jackson as that character. And it'd be like now, I mean, look at this example now. Captain America is now black. Look how well that film's done.
He's black now?
Yeah.
So the Falcon, Anthony Mackie is a black man.
Yeah, the Falcon now turned into Captain America, and now they have a new Falcon.
Oh. I haven't watched MCU since Infinity War, so...
You didn't watch Endgame?
I did not watch Endgame. I'm talking about years of build-up, because I've seen everything else before that, and then I just haven't watched... We need to watch Endgame and Jester.
Well, I will say...
No,
Endgame
is the worst.
I will go back to what Bridges said a minute ago. So, they got the right, I guess, aesthetics, right, for Captain Marvel, but they also did the same thing with the Snow White thing. They got the wrong person to do it. right? She went in with the same shit that Ziggler's did, which was talk shit about her fans, talk shit that like, you know, rednecks don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That you know, misogyny is you know, the crux of the world, and that she shouldn't be, you know, we shouldn't be going to the movie theaters, and that the only people that really support her are people that only want to see women succeed. And that was another talking point that she did that caused that movie to fail.
You know, Captain Marvel, Bridges, you're not a comic book guy, or are you? Because the thing that always confused me. Well, do you want to add something to that? I don't want to.
Yeah, just a quick one. Captain Marvel. I know a lot of people bash that film. I think it's actually all right. The Marvels, on the other hand, the sequel is shit. But the original Captain Marvel is really not a bad film. I feel it gets a lot of shit, mainly because of the fact that Brie Larson is a massive prick.
Yes.
But going back to the Snow White point, you said obviously it's the wrong person who's been cast at it. That is true, but at the same time, when you remove half the actual story, you've just lost it at that point.
Is her race actually that much of the story though? Because like if it is,
it's
then
not the race, bud. So the story of Snow White is she eats a poison apple. Once she's ate the poison apple, she's out cold. A prince kisses her to wake her up.
Right.
This prince doesn't exist. They wrote him out. They changed the entire story of Snow White.
The whole story is some good dig wake her up. What the fuck?
And they also said that this is not bashing on looks either. So the queen is supposed to be uglier than Snow White. Anybody saying Gal Gadot is an uglier woman than Rachel Zegler is smoking summer. And I want to know what it is. Because it must be some good shit.
My personal opinion on the whole like race and media and stuff like that is like, for one, when someone watches a movie, a video game, or whatever, and maybe this is because I'm a white dude and I just like have been raised to just not give a fuck, but like, does anyone be like, man, there's no white guy in this, I'm upset? Even like if there like really isn't one, like I don't watch the Boondocks and be like, I'm not being represented. I laugh at everything, bro.
Yes. I'm with you.
I don't laugh too hard. I don't laugh too hard in front of the missus.
I never turned on Cool Runnings, and I just said, man, those are a bunch of white people trying to keep black man down. I fucking love me some Cool Runs.
I mean, if someone's race has a lot to do with the story, then yes, changing it. For example, like, you know, coming to a theater near you, Ryan Gosling is Obama. That'd be retarded. That'd be stupid as fuck. But, you know.
But the thing is, most people don't realize a big part of the outrage for this specifically is because of Disney changing stories.
Yeah.
It's not the fact that she isn't white. That's just the icing on the cake. Because proof of this, when Rush said about the right person being like hired, if you go back to The Little Mermaid from like 2 years ago, The Little Mermaid is a white woman with red hair. Halle Berry plays that character. She's black.
That bitch's eyes as far as hell apart.
That film got 94% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yes.
That's
good, right?
Hold on. Tomatoes. Continue.
Shut the fuck up. So like that film got 94%. So clearly that is proof that with what obviously Rush said, if you put the right person in the right role who is humble and not a piece of shit, it can do well. But they didn't change the story of The Little Mermaid. All they did was race swap. That was it. They did nothing else. Whereas Snow White is race swapped and then changed the story. So people making it a race issue, it's not. It's the fact you've changed a 100-year-old story to fit the woke DEI modern agenda. And that's why Disney's crumbling. I love Disney, and it's collapsing because Disney don't know their fucking ass from their elbow.
Listen, Disney,
Marvel. It's been
they
shit for years.
They ruined a lot of Star Wars for me. Okay, man.
Me too. And I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah. And like, you know, I gave them so many opportunities, and they have had some good stuff, but they've had a lot
Mandalorian, A
lot of bad. I like Mandalorian. I like Kenobi. I think they've done a good job on their shows. Okay, you can say Kenobi shit, but Ewan McGregor is king.
No.
Okay?
But Kenobi takes so long to get any potential fight. Half of the scenes with Hayden Christensen are flashbacks. It's a shit series. It's boring, it's slow, and it didn't need to be made.
I disagree. I really wanted to see Ewan McGregor back in Obi-Wan, and I got to see that.
And more than just like in Star, I loved him. Like first time I ever saw Ewan McGregor actually was in Star Wars.
It's Ewan.
Is it Ewan? Ewan? Yeah.
Ewan McGregor.
First
yeah.
thing I saw him was in Trainspotting, and that's a really good movie too. It's a young Ewan. He's adorable, doing heroin, letting babies die on the roof. It's crazy. It's a good movie. He's just a little guy.
So the one thing I was going to say about Captain Marvel that always blew my mind, I'm not a comic book guy, and it always confused the shit out of me because I used to play Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. Okay, that was a game, and there's a character in that game called Captain Marvel, and it's actually Shazam, and I just don't really understand how any of that works. So if any of you guys could explain what the fuck that shit is.
Captain Marvel
So okay, the character that's known as Shazam today at one point was named Captain Marvel in DC. Like that was a thing.
Oh, and they've changed the name to Shazam. Okay.
But why was he Captain Marvel? And it confuses me because I don't know comics. But
But it's on the basis of how old is Captain Marvel, the original, though? That's the thing you have to bear in mind. That's what it would come down to.
Yeah, so Captain Marvel in the Marvel books, right, was a white man. And Captain Marvel in the DC universe was basically
it's Shazam.
It's Shazam. They had to rename him Shazam because the other one predates the other one. There was a copyright issue there.
That's what it was. So, but why would DC name a character Captain Marvel?
Only because Marvel was created after Captain Marvel was created.
Okay.
It was the same year, but they are months apart. So Captain Marvel was created in early 1939. It was later in 1939 Marvel was even invented. It didn't exist before that.
Because I'm pretty sure the story of Captain Marvel in DC is still the story of Shazam. I don't think it's changed at all. Because I'm pretty sure Captain Marvel still said Shazam to like change forms or whatever. But they just that's just now his name.
Yeah, I'm not a DC guy, so I don't know that one.
I'm a DC guy. DC, oof, like that.
I'm a Batman guy, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
But
there you go, Riddler, Joker, and Penguin. There you go.
You done show us your chest. Show us your chest right now. There we go.
DC is better than Marvel. That's all I'm saying.
Sigma, did we go through all the topics?
yes, the Snow White was our final topic, and it has been an hour of rush hour. So I mean, we can keep chatting if the conversation's still good. You guys want to have anything else you want to talk about, or we can start to slow down. It's up to you. I don't have anything else on the docket today. I mean, we could be like all the other podcasts that have dockets and like blow through it in like 45 minutes and then talk about bullshit for an hour. I don't know. So,
Hey, Bud, have you eaten any good ass?
Yeah, let's talk about Bud's ass eating habit.
Not today. Showers have not been had yet. They have by me. It's a whole thing, but it's not my ass that gets ate. You see, I'm a connoisseur of the arts, but
Bud, let me ask you a question. If your wife came up to you and said, "I really want to eat your ass," would you let her?
No, actually, backhand with the ring hand for sure. That's crazy. I'm just kidding. I would never hit anyone. That's a joke. Jesus Christ. But no, I'm not doing that.
With the ring on. I like how you added that.
I just want to let everybody know that when he said that, we instantly lost 2 viewers.
My bad. Like I said, like Sigma said, misogyny is just
it's gotta get on leg day. I can't do it today. I can't do those squats, man. My knee hurts.
Bridges, have you eaten any good ass lately?
Negative.
Why?
I mean, I can't afford that shit.
You pay for ass?
Don't most people? I mean, you're paying it one way or the other. You take her out for a meal and then you eat her ass. You've paid for that meal. So get fucked. You've paid for it.
Anyone that eats ass after eating is crazy.
Hollow
she got the rare steak tonight.
Hollow has said in the chat that she is good to go.
What?
Wait, what?
She said she's good to go with Bridges for ass eating.
Am I getting a delay? Oh my! Am I getting a delayed chat?
Wait,
I've
hold
not
on.
seen that.
I don't see that either.
Don't worry about
you
it.
have live chat on.
Okay, wait,
Actually,
hold on.
I think he's lying. He's lying.
No.
No.
It says right there. It says Hollows.
now, yeah.
I am good to go. Facts.
Yeah, but that came in after you said that. I'm really
No,
confused.
I'm running on the stream chat here. I can see it.
Yeah, he's on the official end. We're getting the delay.
Mm,
Yeah, good point.
yeah.
Idiots,
you know.
both of you.
Well, it's like they say, man. If you're gonna toss salad, you better have some croutons. So get your bread up and do you think?
Yep.
Eat ass out there, gentlemen.
Soul, no, I would not. This was never agreed to. Please stop. Thank you.
God. Guys, we're gonna get way off topic if we just keep going on off the
We
cuff
don't
like
have a
this with
topic. There's no
topics.
docket anymore.
So
Okay,
we're gonna-
if we don't have a topic, let's talk about Bud eating ass. So Bud, let me ask you a
I
question.
don't want to continue that.
No.
Man, cut
All right,
this out of
guys.
the video, by the way. Cut this out of the video, please.
I absolutely do not spice it in. Just segment it in between each topic. Just
No.
You know what we do need to talk about? Rush fixing his fucking mic. Because
Wait,
it's
is
done
it bad
it
again?
13 times. It's doing it again.
We're gonna have to talk about that microphone. It's
there's
something going on.
Yeah, there's something going on.
Road,
telling you, dude, it's the liberals.
sort your shit out.
It's because you don't want George Washington to be played by Denzel Washington, and they're trying to silence you because
Listen, Rush just really wants to run around
Rainbows.
Rush just wants to run around as MLK and do some hidden blade tactic. I understand.
yeah.
Honest,
wants to-
Bud, imagine an MLK biopic with Adam Driver. I think that'd be fire. That's all I'm saying. I think that'd be fire.
Oh man. Oh shit.
All right. Well, so for the next 30 minutes, it's just gonna be Bud talking to you guys. We're all gonna be quiet.
That's a horrible idea because
All right, guys. We
alone,
appreciate you coming out to Jester
Oh,
Live
okay.
to Jester Live here at the Rush Hour podcast. Thank y'all for coming out. I hope you enjoyed some good laughs, Bud. Bud's not eating ass tonight. Just for anybody that needed to know. Bridges again. He got his brand new apartment. Look at him. He's fitting good, and he's got his sex doll there in the corner.
No.
Sigma, go ahead and sign us off, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming out for the first episode of the Rush Hour. It has been a pretty good time actually talking. Time went by pretty quick. Let's just be honest. We did a pretty good job, I think. Of actually pushing it along and keeping things interesting. People didn't like my misogyny joke.
I loved it actually. I was just kidding. It was awesome.
Misogyny. But yeah, guys, Bud's not eating ass. Bridges might get his ass eaten next time. We'll find out next week on Just
Find
Live.
out on the- This is the
find out on
longest
the
I've
next
been able to
episode.
talk.
Catch y'all later.
Everybody come along, you shouldn't miss it. Lord Rush and Mr. Sigma in the kitchen. They're cooking up, you wanna see what they be dishing. They'll be serving straight facts and shooting verbal ammunition. So turn it up and tune in, 'cause we're about to begin. You guys hold on to your seat, because we're starting a fire and we'll be bringing the heat. Hey, hey, baby, welcome to the ride. Hey, hey, baby, you can try to hide. Don't wanna miss it, so you better step inside, 'cause you're watching Jester Live. Everybody come along, you shouldn't miss it. Lord Rush and Mr. Sigma in the kitchen. They're cooking up, you wanna see what they be dishing. They'll be serving straight facts and shooting verbal ammunition. So turn it up and tune in, 'cause we're about to begin. You best hold on to your seat, because we're starting a fire and we'll be bringing the heat. Hey, hey, baby, welcome to the ride. Hey, hey, baby, you can try to hide. Don't wanna miss it, so you better step inside, 'cause you're watching Jester Live. Rush and Mr. Sigma in the kitchen. They're cooking up, you wanna see what they be dishing. They'll be serving straight facts and shooting verbal ammunition. So turn it up and tune in, 'cause we're about